In the morning, Maribel Cove felt even smaller. Maya stepped out early before the town fully woke. The light was pale and forgiving, settling softly on cobblestone paths still cool from the night. Shops were shuttered, doors closed, the air carrying the sound of the sea more clearly now, steady, patient. She liked this feeling, being somewhere no one knew her, no expectations, no history. In places like this, she found she could move more honestly, less guarded. She walked without purpose, letting the town reveal itself slowly. A cat slept in the sun outside a doorway. Someone swept their front step. A bicycle leaned against a wall, unmoved. Maya smiled to herself. This was the part of travel she loved, the quiet in between. Before decisions, before explanations. She wandered until she found herself standing in front of the antique shop beside the cafe. It looked different in daylight. Less mysterious, perhaps, but more real. The window was crowded with objects that seemed to belong to other lives. Tarnished brass, worn books, chipped porcelain, things that had been loved long enough to be let go. The bell above the door chimed when she stepped inside. The shop smelled faintly of dust and polish, the air thick with stories that weren't hers. Behind the counter stood a man with silver in his hair and sleeves rolled neatly to his elbows. He looked up, unhurried. Maya moved slowly through the space, her fingers hovering just above the surfaces. Then she saw it. A small brass jewelry box, its surface etched with traditional carvings, floral patterns worn smooth at the edges, the lid slightly uneven from years of opening and closing. It was unmistakable. My mother had one like this, Maya said before she realized she was speaking aloud. She kept her jewelry in it. The man smiled. I picked it up during my travels in Sri Lanka years ago, he said. Maya looked up. You've been there? He nodded. More than once. You start noticing craftsmanship when you travel slowly. This, he gestured to the box, this stays with you. Her chest tightened, just slightly. My dad's from Sri Lanka, she said. I grew up with things like this around the house. That makes sense, he replied, thoughtful now. Then, almost as an afterthought, you might enjoy Sherry's next door. Owner there? She's Sri Lankan too. Or part of her is? Comes through in the way she does things. Maya thought of the Tinkiri Kopi, of the way it had tasted like memory. I did notice, she said softly. Outside, the morning had fully arrived. Maya stepped back onto the cobblestones, the bell from the antique shop fading behind her. She didn't go anywhere immediately. Instead, she stood for a moment, letting the air settle around her. The jewelry box lingered in her mind, its weight, its carvings, the way it had pulled something old and familiar to the surface. She hadn't expected that. Travel had taught her to anticipate many things, but not this quiet ache of recognition. She walked toward the sea. The path opened up near the edge of the town, where the buildings gave way to open sky. The water stretched out endlessly, calm and blue, carrying the promise of distance without urgency. Maya sat on a low stone wall, watching the tide move in and out, steady and unbothered. She thought of her father, of afternoons where stories of Sri Lanka surfaced unexpectedly, in the food they ate, the music that drifted through the house, the objects that stayed long after places were left behind. She had never questioned those things before. They had simply been part of her. Now, standing here, they felt like anchors. Maya exhaled slowly. She hadn't come looking for answers. She knew that. But she was beginning to realize that some places didn't offer answers anyway. They offered something quieter. A remembering.